viewers, welcome again to another edition of Africa Alive TV. My name is Golda John Abiola. When heavy people stop by, that is in UK, they do stop by in our studios. With me in the studio today is a mega Nollywood actor. His name is Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wow, it is really nice to have you with us.
Yes, it's my
Now that we are even having the royal wedding fever.
Oh, yes.
Is that what brought you here?
Well, I'm on here on holidays, and I like also to come to this place at historical,
moment. Good timing, good timing. Tell the viewers
last time
about
I was
yourself.
here was during the Brexit.
Brexit?
Yes, and I learned one or two things.
Tell us.
Opinion polls do not win elections. Actual voting does. Because I had friends then that were so lazy about going to vote, and they were in support of Britain remaining in EU. And they were like, no. Whether I vote or not, we'll still win. Because they were looking at the opinion polls. And I'm like, no. If you don't motivate your people to vote,
to go out and
for
vote,
your own side, things can turn. And eventually it turned. That was how the Brexit won. Because they were meticulous. They knew that every vote needed to count, and they went out there and
voted.
Yes, and the next day Britain was out of EU. So this time around I'm here on this wedding time, and I must tell you the truth. This wedding is also another turning point in the history of the royal family.
It is.
Where a man is allowed to marry without primordial sentiments.
Wow.
He could get married to a divorcee, he could get married to a career woman, get married to
a mixed race.
So a whole lot of things playing out.
Times have changed.
Yes, we are in a new world.
Now you tell me, what has changed about you? First, before you go into that, tell the viewers all about yourself. I know you're a doctor, Kenneth. Tell us the doctorate, tell us about yourself, your acting, your producing, what's coming.
All right,
I have some secrets about you. Okay. Make sure you tell them.
No problem. I am Dr. Kenneth Okonkwo. The secret about me is that I was born somewhere in Enugu State, in Nsukka land. And I was educated at the University of Nigeria, where I read management, my first course. I read law at University of Lagos and my master's in international law and diplomacy. I was trained in theology, and I have my doctorate with the Institute of Chartered Economics of Nigeria. That's where I have my fellowship, my professional fellowship doctorate. And so, this is just about me, a Nollywood actor. I have the privilege, by the grace of God, to be the first actor that acted the first movie that started Nollywood. And from there I proceeded to the Collegiate of Degrees, which made me a lawyer. So I'm a practicing lawyer, and I'm also a politician. I'm aspiring now to be the governor of Enugu State.
Wow!
So by the grace of God, I will soon be sworn in as the next governor of Enugu State.
I like that. May your wishes come true.
Amen.
It would be nice to have an actor there and a Nollywood producer, a man of the people, for governorship.
Yeah. And I'm grateful to the Nigerian community in London, especially the Igbo community, for endorsing me to be the next governor of Enugu State.
Enugu State.
So it's been a very nice time, coming. When you already have made an international name, it makes your personality to be easily acceptable wherever you go to.
Yes.
They know that I cannot have a hiding place.
A good track record.
Yeah, so they have a lot of trust.
You're like the goldfish, isn't it?
Yeah. And they believe I can translate that to the betterment of the people of Enugu State. So that was why they did not hesitate in endorsing my candidacy. And they said they were going to put all the support that I need to the furtherance of it, especially motivating the foreign investors to invest in Enugu State immediately I become the governor. And so it's been a nice thing being here.
That's very, have you ever always had politics at the back of your mind?
Well,
or something motivated you, or someone, or is it you? What did you say? What is it that made you from being an actor or an economist, business management guru, wanting to first, you went into Nollywood, yeah, I can understand that. Now, from that, you want to be the governor of Enugu State.
Right. The first course I read in school is management. And that tells you that from the one I've been trained to be an administrator. I am an actor by nature and by passion, but I'm an administrator by training and by learning. I've never been to the school of acting, so everything I do
is a talent.
Is talent based. So I took it as a hobby when we started, but because it became so successful, people now thought it was our profession. But I didn't lose focus from my profession. All the courses I'm trained in, they are very conservative. So acting is like a way I unwind. That was what I planned. So administration is what I am trained in.
Politics?
Politics. Okay, let's take it this way. I've always believed that everybody should be in politics, because that's the whole essence of democracy. Government of the people, by the people,
and for the people, yeah.
So I believe everybody should be in politics. If you are not governing, you should be interested in who is governing you.
Very true.
And you should be involved. Everybody will not be in power at the same time, but everybody should be in politics. You know,
to be aware.
Absolutely. You can just do nice things. And one cruel leader can come and with a stroke of a pen destroy
everything
you have worked for. So you should be interested in who is governing you, even when you're not governing. So for me, politics should be for everybody. And so from the one early in life, I've always been politically aware.
Aware and interested.
Yes, and at the appointed time, I knew I was going to get into politics, and I knew I was going to seek the authority of the people to govern.
And this is your appointed time.
God bless you.
Let me shake you for that.
Thank
so
you.
that it will come true.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, we are very much aware of living in bondage
Yeah.
and the success it made. And we're hearing now that there is going to be a Living in Bondage sequel or a part 2. What is it? Tell us about it.
Well, call it a sequel because we already had a part 2 in Living in Bondage. The first Living in Bondage was shot in the 20th century. We are now in 21st century.
Yes.
And we felt that there is a need to make Living in Bondage, being the pioneer movie, to create it to a point that it will suit the 21st century.
Mm-hmm.
So we started working on it. We shot the first Living in Bondage in Igbo with English,
subtitle.
Yes, but this time around, I think we want to make it in English, so it will be universally accepted without being subtitled. So there are a lot of things, we want to shoot on cinema. We want to shoot with the best, technology available. So we believe that if we make it to suit the 21st century, it will be like the beginning of another beginning. Yeah. So it's quite a beautiful one, and I'm glad to be part of it.
I wish you success in that.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about your stay here. What has taken your time?
I came here first of all for some political gymnastics.
Let us into it.
Then I came here to see a lot of great friends that I've not seen for a while.
Okay.
And of course the history-making event, Prince Harry getting married to Meghan. It will be a nice thing to always remember that when we were doing it, I was here. Then I came here also to rest.
Okay.
Too many things.
To rest. That rest is in quote for your political gymnastics will not allow you to rest.
Yeah, but talking politics now, you and I know that the source of my greatness is from the love of the people.
Yes.
And that has poured me into action. I've always sought for an opportunity to give back love
to serve the people
that have loved me this much.
Yeah.
people were doing movies in Africa, in Nigeria, but immediately I came in and did mine. From that first one, the whole world accepted it.
Yeah.
And that was how Nollywood was born. There is a need for me. There is a duty on me. There is a responsibility I've taken upon myself to live, to serve God and to serve humanity.
Very good.
If they gave me one, I want to be able to give them 10.
Very good.
So,
I wish all the politicians would think and talk the way you are. But in the present dispensation of Nigerian politics, yes, what have you got to say?
A lot of them did not make their greatness from the love of the people. A lot of them made their greatness from swindling the people. So you do not expect them to be in power and remember to be good to the people. They've always had that mentality that you can get great from exploiting the people.
Yeah.
Now, I made my own greatness from the love of the people. So it is natural with me to try to love them in return, to seek political office, to make them, to seek political office, to be able to build their roads, give them water to drink,
yeah, basic
give them light. Africans are not even asking for too much. The basic necessities of life. Give them security. I am part of them. I'm going back to them. I am an actor and I don't intend to retire after being the governor. So I'm still part of the community. So if I'm building it, I'm building it for myself. Make everywhere secure so that nightlife can proceed without hindrance. When we shoot movies, we shoot them day and night. So I've taken it upon myself. Get foreign direct investment from abroad.
Yeah.
I'm already an accepted personality worldwide. So it's easy for me to reach the investors, bring them to Enugu State, build Nollywood City for them, build an inventors village, make Enugu State a medical, tourist, state.
Yes.
And people wouldn't need to be rushing the whole world seeking for medical attention. It's a whole package.
Well, part of our problem is corruption.
Yes.
So what's your take on that? How do you intend to fight corruption or override it or to make sure that it doesn't, it's not there for
yes,
when you are governing?
That's part of the love I have for the current president, President Muhammadu Buhari, a man who has been a governor, who has been the Minister of Petroleum, former head of state, and yet no corruption has been able to be traced to him. Nigeria is evolving, and President Muhammadu Buhari has done very well in the area of corruption. He's now taking the money from the rich, which they illicitly acquired, and giving to the poor. $320 million from Abacha loot is being shared to the poor in Nigeria now.
Shared? Can you explain that?
No, it's through social investment.
All right.
Using it to
been
empower,
invested
yes,
into infrastructure for the people.
No, even empowering them, providing capital for the poor. Then, what you call the social security here. Some people, some elderly, this and that cannot fend for themselves, uses the money to, empower them so that they can take care of themselves. And then the president is building infrastructure. In the southeast, he's constructing the second Niger Bridge.
Yes, we are all aware.
Which other presidents have been promising for the past 16 years.
Yeah.
The roads are being paved now. The impassable roads now are being passed. Then you have the president doing well in the area of corruption, then chasing the terrorists back to the holes and smoking them out and decimating them. Nigeria is becoming a new world.
Waking up from its slumber.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now that's what's making all these, the rich ones that are being denied free money. That's why they are all attacking the president.
Yes, I can
spreading
understand.
unnecessary false news and reports about him.
Yes.
But that's not going to stop us. That's why we are fighting that he will be re-elected. If he gets re-elected, I will tell you welcome to a new Nigeria.
We look forward to the time.
$148 billion is lost from Africa to corruption every year.
That's a lot of money.
And because of his tenacity in fighting corruption, they just made him the anti-corruption czar for the whole Africa. So Nigeria is becoming fantastically recognized as a new nation. Remember the former Prime Minister of Britain called Nigeria that said that Nigeria is
fantastically corrupt.
And the head of the Anglican community was just there to correct him. That no, not with this.
Not with this one. Yeah, you're right.
You know, so that goodwill that he is giving to us as Nigerians can now make somebody like me to say, I'm going to be a governor and I'm not going to be corrupt.
Yes.
And because I have a hero who is the president of Nigeria and is not corrupt.
Taking back our good name.
Absolutely. So it starts from him. He's the change that we need.
That's very good. Very, very good. Well, it's nice having you on this set. Are you married?
Yes, I am. For 10 years now, I've been married.
Oh.
And I have, lovely children.
Lovely kids and your wife. I wish she was here for me to ask how she's been coping when Nollywood takes you away and you're everywhere traveling and so on.
Well, before she got married to me, I was an actor. So she knew what it meant. And she's from the same place with me. So she knew a bit of my history.
Is she in the business too? Is she?
No, she's a banker, very conservative.
Okay.
I wouldn't, it would have been terrible for our family if I'm heading east and she's heading west.
Yes.
So
she has to
it's
be
good
home-based to look after the family, to be the pillar in the house.
Absolutely.
We women are the pillars, we know that, even if the men don't know it.
I agree with you. We concede that too.
Thank you. I welcome you again. It's nice to talk to you. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers?
I just want to thank you for being there for me. As I want to be the governor, I crave your support and your prayers. That is what has been sustaining me in other areas of my endeavor. And that's what's going to sustain me, even through the political career. I love you, and thank you for loving me.
Good. We love you too. Congratulations,
Thank you very
Governor, Your Excellency, the Governor of Enugu State. But while you are governing Enugu State, don't forget the other states around you.
No.
One Nigeria it is.
Yes, it's going to be electric. You know, Enugu is the capital of the East. So if Enugu finds its bearing, all the other states will automatically follow.
Yes.
And then all the other states in Nigeria will gradually follow.
Well,
we're going to use Enugu to be a masterpiece for our exemplary political leadership.
Well, Kenneth, what's your plan for the next 5-10 years?
Well,
apart from being a governor in the industry.
Well, the governorship will take me 4 years. And we have 1 year to go from now.
Yes.
From the campaign to the election.
Yes.
And then that's 5 years already. So when I shall be the governor, that will take me the 5 years. Then the next
5 years?
Yes, I would want to deepen my relationship with the people in the political career. So even after being a governor, I would still want to serve them in one capacity or the other to deepen the structures that we have created. I'm going to be there for 1 term. I'm going to be a governor for 1 term. So then after that, I would know the areas that, but there's no retirement age as an actor. So I'm always an actor.
Yes.
So whatever I'm going to do, I'm still going to act.
Okay.
So in the next 10 years, I intend to continue my acting career.
And serving the people?
Yes, then serving the people in one capacity or the other. But let's see what happens after my being the governor. Indeed,
Nigeria is going through a new change. We have the young people trying to take over, trying to take Nigeria back, as they say, trying to not just sit on the fence to watch things go wrong and just mumble. They want to go there and effect the change. Kenneth, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And may your dreams come true.
Thank you.
You go for it and we'll vote for you.
Thank you.
And all the people that love you will vote for you.
Thank
you so much for coming on the set.
Thank
you once again. There you go, viewers. Just like that. Before your television, you have Kenneth Okonkwo, the mega actor, and who made Nollywood really popular with Living in Bondage, Part 1 and 2. And then there's going to be a sequel, he says. But primarily on his mind, he wants to be the governor of Enugu State in Nigeria. So we all wish him well. I know you wish him well as well. Thank you. Wish you well as you go.
Thank you very much.
Till next time, viewers. It's me again, Golda. Bye.